Well, hello and welcome to the Pastor's Study. You know, when you are the captain of a boat, even if it's a small boat, you're the one who gets to determine where the boat is headed. Large ships, you might guide somebody, you might tell them how to steer it, you might tell them what direction to head in, but you're still in charge. Well, Solomon tells us that it's the Lord who turns the heart of a king. It's the Lord who directs kings to do things. It's the Lord who guides and moves them in the direction that the Lord wants to go, because He is in charge of everything. He continues and he tells us, that a man can consider things, and he looks at it and he says, hey, this is the right thing. He says, but the Lord weighs out the heart. The Lord looks at the motive of things. The Lord knows what we're doing inside. We may think we know best. We may think we have a good idea, but the Lord knows truly what's within our own hearts. And He's the one that brings judgment. He's the one that directs. That when we talk about needing light and darkness, He says, haughty eyes and a proud heart. He says these things, they only light a path for wickedness. But when you lay out a path and you lay it out according to God's word, He's the one that leads us. He's the one that draws us to Himself. And it's important for us to understand that. It's important to understand that God is sovereign over everything. And here Solomon is telling us, even a king, when he sits on his throne and he thinks he's doing what he wants, it's the Lord who's steering the heart of that individual. It's the Lord who steers our hearts, our lives, who brings things into our lives that we might see and understand Him. So think about it. As you go along in life, have you noticed God's hand upon it? Have you seen Him leading and directing you? Well, He is, my friend, just as He directs kings and events all over the world, because His plans and His alone are the ones that will be implemented. Thanks for joining us today in the Pastor's Study. Till next time, goodbye, and may God bless.